So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on the look I'm wearing right now. Makeup tutorial. I was actually trying to recreate another celebrity inspired makeup look. I was recently on Olivia Culpo's Instagram and oh my god, her face is just unreal. Like, she has an unreal face. It's so freaking beautiful. But I was watching her Instagram stories and I noticed that she had this incredibly beautiful look. It was similar to this. Not exactly, but it was like this black sparkly loopy crease thing, and she had nothing on her lids, and then she just had like this glittery liner as well. It was just so stunning and so glamorous that I really wanted to try to recreate it. So that is what I did today. This was the first time that I attempted the look, so it's honestly not the best. It's not perfect. I mean, nothing's perfect, but I definitely think with more practice, I could really get this look down and perfect it more, because these are the type of looks that honestly practice makes perfect. You have to do it a few times to really get the hang of it, because these little loopy things and when you're drawing them can be really hard, especially when you're trying to get them to match after a lot of coffee. It's hard. But anyway, besides the fact that it's just a little bit sloppy, I really love how this look turned out. And I can totally see myself wearing this for like a really nice event, a New Year's Eve, a birthday party, something like that. It's just so eye-catching, especially at nighttime. And the rest of the face is just very glamorous and just, it's a very glamorous look, I feel. You can make it even more glamorous and throw on some falsies. Again, I was gonna put on falsies today. I even had my individuals out again for this tutorial, but I went with just mascara. I just feel like mascara alone made it look kind of spidery and cool. I don't know, I like it. But anyway guys, if you want to see how to get this Olivia Culpo inspired look, then just keep watching. Okay, so it didn't look like Olivia had much on her eyes, like on the actual lid, so I just put a little bit of concealer and I set it down with some face powder. And now I'm going in with the McGrath eyeliner. This is her black eyeliner, and I am creating those squiggles, and it was a hot mess. I tried my best. Okay, I feel like I can do one side, and then when I attempt the other side, they just never match, you know what I mean? But I tried my best, and practice makes perfect, and I'm sure if you do this look over and over and over again every day, you'll get it down one day eventually. But I did notice that Olivia's look was kind of smudgy and it wasn't a perfect line. I mean, it wasn't crooked like mine, but the lines, it's like the lines themselves weren't super thin and precise. They were a little bit thicker and kind of smudgy. So I was using a tiny pencil brush to kind of smudge it out. And then I kind of perfected my wings, the sharpness of them with my makeup eraser pen. But then I went into the Dose of Colors Block Party eyeshadow in I Need Space, and I am just applying that right on top of the eyeliner. This is a really pretty eyeshadow that has a lot of sparkle to it, and her look was definitely sparkly, so I'm just adding that right on top of the eyeliner until I get the desired sparkly effect. Now I'm going in with the Benefit Roller Liner Liquid Liner in black, and I am just creating my wing. And I do get a little bit sloppy with this look, so my little makeup eraser pen definitely comes in handy. That's what I'm using right now to kind of like perfect the edges. But I went back into the Dose of Colors I Need Space eyeshadow, and I just applied it right on top to create a kind of smudgy, glittery, wingy situation. Okay, so I'm gonna prime my skin using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I'm using this primer because I'm going in with a foundation that I have been testing out the past couple of days, and I always like using a primer I trust when trying a new foundation, of course. Okay, so the foundation I'm using is the Tarte Foundcealer Multitasking Foundation. It's their newest foundation. My review on this will already be up by the time you're watching this video, so I will link that down below. But I'm just gonna use my Flower Beauty sponge on one side of my face and a brush on the other side, because like I said, I'm in the middle of reviewing this and I like to do that. I have the shade Light Neutral, and it's just like slightly too light for me. I mean, it matches really well, but I always like to go just a tad warmer, because I always feel like my face is so pale.
Now
Now I'm gonna take my Smashbox Studio Finish Flawless Concealer. I've been using this concealer a lot recently. I don't know why. I just have been grabbing it. I really like it. It doesn't crease that much and it's very, very thin. It blends really well. It lasts a long time. It's pretty good. I'm gonna set my concealer using the Thrive Causemetics powder. Now I'm going back in with that Pat McGrath eyeliner and I am just applying this to my tight line and my waterline. And I'm making sure that everything looks nice and black and everything is connected even in my inner corners. I want everything to be black. And then I go in with the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow in Molten Midnight. And I am just applying that right on top of the liner again because I felt like it didn't look as glittery as Olivia's look. Like she had kind of chunkier glitters. So I just wanted to apply that on top and make it more sparkly. And then of course this look would look amazing. It would probably look a lot better with falsies, but I just popped on some mascara. You know me. Okay, so while I am letting my mascara primer do its thing, I'm getting so much fallout from those glitters. It's falling everywhere. It's driving me crazy. It's mainly from the Dose of Colors Block Party Shadow. But anyway, I like to let the Marc Jacobs Velvet Eyeshadow Primer sit on my lashes before I go in with mascara. So I'm just quickly contouring a bit with my Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow. I haven't used this in forever. And I'm using these super cool new BH Cosmetics brushes. Look at this, look at this. That's amazing. They match my shirt. I love it, I love it. I'm really into this color right now. So I'm just adding some of that before I really go in and bronze. I am not a big fan of this brush. It is really stiff for contouring and I feel like if you're not careful, you can lift up your foundation underneath because it is such a stiff brush. So be careful with the number 2. For mascara, I'm gonna take my Pat McGrath mascara. It's the same mascara I used on my lower lash line. I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye. Comment down below which lash of yours is your favorite. Like, I like how these lashes look so much more than these. The lashes on my left side are, that's my right side. They suck. So I'm gonna let that sit for a second. When I first started using this primer, I was going in right away with mascara. Like I would coat my lashes with the primer and then pop on mascara and I found it to work perfectly fine. But one day I completely forgot to put on mascara right away and I just let it sit there for a little bit. And then when I applied my mascara, I noticed my lashes looked even crazier. So I like to just let it sit there. Now I'm gonna take the Morphe Glamabronze Face and Body Bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's in the shade Icon. I have been loving this so much. And I'm gonna be using my Hakuhodo brush that I accidentally bought at IMATS a few years ago. And I'm just gonna bronze the skin. Since my foundation is a little bit paler than I would like, oh, that's a lot of bronzer. I'm gonna bronze the shiz out of my skin right now. Like I am going to look bronzed. So prepare yourselves right now. J-Lo's coming. Okay, let me put on my mascara really quick. Okay, I was gonna pop on some falsies, but I just love this Pat McGrath combo with this Marc Jacobs primer. I know it's a very pricey combo, but it just makes your lashes so insane. Kind of clumpy and a little spidery, but I think with this look, it just looks like so magazine. I really like it. Okay, now that we are done with the eyes, I'm gonna go back to bronzing. For blush, I'm going in with a very special blush. This is the Alamar Cosmetics Colorete Blush Trio. This is the fair one. She has 3 different shades. Fair, medium, and deep, I believe is the 3rd one. And this palette is awesome. You get a mirror in it and you get 3 beautiful blushes, perfectly gorgeous for spring and summer, like seriously stunning. Since I'm kind of going off of Olivia Culpo's look, she wasn't really wearing much bronzer and blush, really. I couldn't tell that she had that much face makeup on, like on her cheeks. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of Paraíso, which is the more cool toned pinky blush out of the trio. And I just want a soft flush of pink on the cheeks. I added a little bit of Castaway in there as well, just to get a little bit of warmth in there. I actually feel like I need to be more sculpted, so I'm gonna take my Kevyn Auccoin medium sculpting powder and I'm just gonna contour a little bit, like right in there. This is the Jaclyn Hill contour brush from Morphe. I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush like this and just blend that out. For highlight, I'm gonna take my Stargazer highlight from Melt. Can't get enough of this bad boy. But since I'm doing a foundation review, I just want to hit the tops of my cheekbones. I don't want to get too carried away with this guy. For lips, I'm going in with another Pat McGrath product. It's my Undone lip liner. And I'm just going to line my lips with this because Olivia Culpo had kind of like a pinkish nude. And then for my lipstick, I'm going in with the Morphe lipstick in the shade Wifey. I am going to add a gloss on top, just a little bit, because my lips are so chapped at the moment. And even though she wasn't wearing a super glossy lip or anything, it wasn't this matte. I feel. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Makeup Forever Artist Plexi Gloss in 101. Okay guys, so that completes this video. Not exactly like Olivia Culpo's, but not bad for my first try, right? I would totally wear this look out. Like, I'm not going anywhere, but I would totally go somewhere. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this look. It was fun experimenting with it. I hope you try it out for yourself, and I hope you enjoyed this video. But anyway guys, that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.